السلام عليكم. سلام جوانا، كي دايرة؟ لاباس عليك؟ كي دايرين مع الصحيحة؟ كلشي مزيان؟ كلشي بخير؟ كي دوزتو الweekend؟ Do you know this sentence to start with? Or كي داز؟ It mean how was your weekend or how did you spend your weekend? لاباس عليكم؟ سلام Arafat. Am I pronouncing your name correct? I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. It's just like I don't know how if I should read it in a certain way or not. Okay, so there is a good news. So in Morocco, the coronavirus is like getting less. Yesterday it was like 69 like good cases that they are already good now, and there are like more cases like increasing sometimes, but not so much. It's like just like not as the first, so it's like getting better. Also like during this weekend I went once like twice during the weekend, and everything it sounds like very normal. I mean, like we still like we wear our mask and being like really careful, but it's like it was like really good to see that people are like you know, they are like giving distance, but at the same time you can see a lot of people are out. So yes, it's really great. Salam Alex, صباح الخير, صباح النور, صباح الورد. I hope that you all doing well. Yeah, so how did you guys, how was your weekend? Was it good? كان مزيان ولا شوية ولا خايب? How was your weekend? So today, basically, I left the topic open. I put on my page if you want, like, me to talk about certain things. You know, the morning tea is about everything. It's about the culture. It's about language. What's happening in Morocco. It's about relationship with Moroccans. It's about everything. We talked about relationship with men, relationship with women. In Morocco, we talked about the weather, Corona. So today I let it open, and I was going to talk about Moroccan parents, and a lot of people have like so many questions. So I'm going to leave it open, queer like questions, and I'm going to answer, of course. وعليكم السلام. لكن الحمد لله صافا. صافا الحمد لله سلمى، شكرا. أنا لاباس، انتي كلشي مزيان؟ everything is good. شوية. This is how we write شوية. عرفات. عرفات. Yes, عرفات. عرفات. Okay, got your name. Okay, شوية is a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to answer any question that you might think of. So please feel free to ask me anything. Is either about Morocco, about language, about culture, anything. If I know, I would answer. If it's something about religion, I would answer to my knowledge, because I'm not professional. I'm not like you know, it's not my my thing. I know just what I know when it comes to like, you know, religion and other stuff. Okay, so yeah, the weather today is going to be great. For people who know Celsius, is going to be between like a 25 to 15. It's not the best. Sometimes it's like hotter than this, but at least it's not going to be cold, you know? I'm sorry, my voice, sometimes I wake up in the morning and my voice is like sounds a little bit weird when I'm trying. I do have my tea though. Okay, please, for people who are new with us, please try to introduce yourself. You can try to do that in Darija if you watch my videos on how to introduce yourself, so we can get to know you. For people from different countries, would you please let me know what's over there? Forever here is like 8:39 a.m. of course. What about you, Alex? I forgot if you told me if you are like from England or the state. I don't remember. I know. I think Arfat. You said you're from India, right? Joanna, of course, I know you're from England. Who is with us? I miss my coffee. This is why my eyes are still closed. My eyes stay like this till I drink my coffee. But at the same time, I don't drink coffee on an empty stomach, so I have to drink tea first. Then I would have breakfast. Then I have to have my coffee. Alex, how do you like your coffee? كيفاش كتعجبك القهوة ديالك؟ From Brighton in UK. I you so welcome. I love people from UK. They are the nicest. I mean, everyone in the world are nice. Okay. Is it Joanna? Is it 3:30 a.m.? Joanna, aren't you in England? Okay. I get okay. So I do have like two people. Like there is a girl I know, a woman I know. Like her name is Joanna too. So I got confused. So I see. Yeah, sorry, Joanna said there is like another student. Sometimes she's with us as well, and also her name is Joanna. So I talked to her through Gmail. So she told me that she's from England, and that stuck to my mind. So when I saw your name in the comment section, I thought that the other new Joanna. Oh yeah, it's like very early, Joanna. I am night owl, but I'm trying to change it. It's like really hard to change it to become a early bird. Oh, I sometimes like eat till like the noon. So yeah, if you guys have any question, please let me know. So if you want the reason you want to learn, like Darija, is it because of work, because of someone you love from Morocco, or it's just because you have like a family member that's maybe like you have a family in Morocco? The weekends were so great. I was like trying to see what we can do, like more for more content. I was like just trying to organize my time because I have like online lessons that I give, and I'm preparing for master degree, and at the same time, like I love YouTube, and I want to keep like giving content and creating new things. So I was like just trying to organize and see how everything is going to fit, and to focus on all of them at once. It's like really hard to balance, but I'm trying. And also like I love whenever someone learns something. My husband speak Arabic. Yeah, it's good to learn. So a lot of things that I hear from people is they say Arabic like really difficult. Okay, standard Arabic may be a little bit harder than Darija, but not Darija. And I get a lot of comments or Gmails. They say like, okay, so Arabic is same as Darija, which is not. And for people who learned standard Arabic first, they would notice there is a lot of words in Darija that came from Arabic, but also other like words that came from Spanish or from Berber or from French, and it's still changing. They're just still changing. For example, we do have some words now, like from English, because a lot of people start to come from UK or from America, and also like kids start to watch a lot of TV movies, and we start to love English more. So, for example, we would say like, "And I'm calm, dava," like I'm really calm. So we get the adjective calm, and we will make it our adjective by adding "m" in the beginning. And I'm calmy, and I'm fuchsia, and so it's going to become easier actually. So people start to get like some, do like get some words from English, and they will make it like a Darija word, and it's actually beautiful. It makes it like like colorful. Yeah, okay. Don't speak Arabic. My husband speaks. My best friend is from Sweden, and I'm trying to learn so I can understand him better. Alex, that's great. Um, well, I wish if you did watch my, I think it was not my last live, but the live before, and I talked about Moroccan men and women and the relationship with them. Yes, if you are confused about anything, please feel free to ask me. Yes, this is a lot of people like at the beginning they don't know when if they want like to live in Morocco or they want like to marry someone if they should like study standard Arabic, modern standard Arabic or Darija. But yeah, the official language that is written whenever you go to Google is like Arabic, modern standard Arabic. We use it we use it like in newspaper. This is how the king is going to give like a speech. This is how he going to talk with other Arab countries. But what we really speak in Morocco is Darija. What mothers, fathers, all of us, we speak Darija. And it's very important to know because this is how you're going to understand also like, and also like to interact with his family or her family. Salsa Bilad. How can we be fluent in Moroccan language? Easy. And if you want like to speak Darija, you have to speak it out loud. This is why in like my coffee talk, Darija coffee talk in the night, I tell you whenever I'm telling you, giving you a sentence or a word, I'm telling you to practice it out loud because if you're going to learn just by writing in your notebook and when you read it like while you're like quiet or like just like learning and not using it, it's going to take you forever. So even if it's hard, even if it's not like correct from the beginning 100%, but you have to speak out loud. Even if we are like so far away and I'm just talking to you on YouTube and just you see me on screen share, like on screen. So what you have to do is say it out loud. Any word, any sentence, practice out loud. This is how you're going to speak it. This is how you're going to be fluent. So what I'm doing at night time is like I'm giving you I'm repeating. I'm not repeating just like that. I'm repeating first time so that you can hear. I'm repeating like one more time so that you can repeat it after me. I'm repeating it more time and I'm telling you to like saying it at the same time as me. Because first of all, you're going to hear, you're going to compare by talking with me at the same time. And also you're going to practice speed because when I'm telling you to shadow me, and saying the sentence at the same time as me, it means this is like to see if you are still slow or you are practicing speed. So by saying it out loud, you hear in your language. For example, the language that when I'm talking to myself in my mind, it's like perfect when I'm speaking some certain languages, but when I'm saying it, it's still like, you find it hard to find words, to find the problem with some pronunciation. So when you speak out loud, like today, tomorrow, like all the time, it gets much better. So yeah, just like speak out loud. And also when you learn languages, record yourself. Like, record it. You already hear me. Okay, so you hear me, you saying it, record it. Then like stop, listen to it, then compare. If it doesn't sound right, it probably doesn't. So you have to repeat it. So yeah, this is like a good method to learn. Yeah, if you can talk to natives, that's going to be great as well. That's what I want. From which Medina in Morocco are you? أنا من Sla. It's called Sali. It's like right next to Rabat, the capital city. So yeah, but I'm mostly in Rabat. I live in Sali. I can say I live in Sali, can skum Sla, but أنا ديما في Rabat. I'm pretty much always in Rabat. Just because I love Rabat and mostly I work there, and whenever I want to work on something to focus, I go to a certain cafe on in Rabat and sit down, and it's amazing. Now it's quarantine, so I have to stay home. Okay, so yeah, this is what I said. There is a lot of different ways to speak and be fluent, and this is like one of them. So, for example, when you learn sentences, it's all like you get the communication, and then you just like have to work on like some certain grammar, because Darija does have grammar. Even like a lot of Moroccan people they don't know that, and yeah. I lived in Kenitra for 2 years. Yes, it's not far from Salim, Selma. Yeah, it's great. Selma, where are you from? Ninti. Salam, Sophie, Basilic. My father, my husband are from Morocco, but never learned it. Yeah, in a certain time, you would have to learn it. You know why? Because if you have kids, or if you will have kids, your kids will they would like start traveling to Morocco. They would want to talk with their grandfathers, and grandmothers, and they would want to learn. They will ask you to teach them, and yeah, it's just because I don't know, like some kids, some guys that they have a Moroccan parents, but they live abroad. So when they want the kids, like later they want to go back to Morocco and meet their family, they find it hard because they know like no Darija to contact, like to interact. Especially like Moroccan families are the best. They are very sweet and sarcastic, and they want to know about you, and they really care. So yeah, without language, it's like really hard for them like to interact. So yeah, actually, yeah, we mostly like use Latin letters, and so actually, if you're going to start with when you learn the language Latin letters, and then you're going to learn Arabic scripts, it's going to be very easy for you. And yeah, a lot of people did that. But if you want to start with Arabic scripts and learn it, that's okay too. Okay, let me see. I can speak Arabic a little, not much, but after I learned that Arabic language used in by Morocco is different from other Arabic languages. Not too much. What Arabic you started with? Yeah, of course, is very different. So everyone in the past they used to think that the Arabic that is spoken in Morocco is same as in Algeria, it's same as in Tunisia, it's same as in Egypt, Lebanon, and all the other like Arab countries, but that's not true actually. So they all like in when you like search on Google, you say like what's the official language in a certain country, Arab country, they would see or like modern Arabic, but no one is like speaking modern standard Arabic. Maybe some places in Gulf they would like use more standard Arabic, but everyone has its own dialects, its own way of talking. And so, of course, so in Morocco, we speak Darija, Maghribiya, like Moroccan Darija. And if you go to Tunisia, they have their own Darija, but it's like Tunisian Darija. It's like different from like Moroccan, and like Algeria is same. Egypt is same. We might understand each other, but not all the time. So I might understand people from Algeria, but I would find difficult, some words very difficult. I did try to understand Tunisian, but I don't understand everything. It's same for them. For me, I find like Tunisian like bit some words like what does this mean? Even it's Arabic. So for me, I'm Arab, and I still find it like different to understand. So yeah, and the only thing why we know like some words from them is because of TV. So yeah, is it difficult to communicate with the other Arabic language? I would say we're going to understand each other, but not 100%. It's not difficult. It's not that difficult. I would probably understand 100% people from Egypt, just because when I was kid, we used to watch like a lot of Egyptian movies. And for Tunisian, once like I just like once like was on TV and looking for new channels, and I found like Tunisian one, and I was like I tried to watch one of their movie to see the difference, and it was like too many words that I did not catch. It was like totally different. And also they talk like very fast, and I thought like Darija is like a very fast language. When I heard Tunisian, I was like I'm wrong. And Egyptian people from Algeria, they mostly speak French. Weirdly, I never heard like Algerian talk Arabic, but it's not hard. I think Algerian Arabic is more close to Moroccan Arabic than the, yeah. Yes, okay, Alex, you say this best. So, Scottish with England, maybe like Australian language. It's like there is some kind of hard to understand. Azel, salam, لاباس عليك? So yeah, I wouldn't actually say like Morocco is the hardest, just because I am Moroccan and I heard like the other Arab languages, and and people on the Gulf, they talk like why different dialects, like kind of Arabic. Same for like Saudi Arabia. Oh, by the way, so in Saudi Arabia, they still like use the Arabic like numbers, the numbers that it's supposed to be like from Standard Arabic, which I not 100% know it. I did learn that because I like learning new things, but it's not the same. For us, it's like it's writing just the same as in Latin, like letters. Yeah, I actually I did once like try to listen to Scottish, and I was like, okay, I liked how it sound. I didn't understand everything, of course. I think this is like so normal. It's just like a lot of people are mistaken when they have like Arab countries and they think of like standard Arabic, and that's okay because that's like the how I say like the official the language that all of us know, that the language that we can like communicate with each other. This is why it exists. The language of Quran is the language that we pray with, is the language that we communicate with the other Arab countries. So it's to help us understanding each other. But what we really in real life speak is that they are totally different language. It's like a Darija, and it's a mix of languages. This is how we can say. But Moroccans over here, they don't really know that. So for me, it took me to go to college and do research, and I was like actually it was like something like really like I know what I'm going to do. So when I was like trying to choose my topic for my B research, I found like a supervisor who's like doing research like he's like actually writing like Moroccan Arabic and or Moroccan Darija. So I knew that's something I'm going to be interested in, since I always been like interested in knowing the weirdest languages, or like just knowing something wrong, or no someone like not going to go for it. So I did go for it, and I love it because it's more than people think. especially Moroccans, they just say, oh, it's just a spoken language, no rules. It's just like random. You're going to learn it just like that, or not going to learn it because it's like really hard and it has no rules, and you can't learn something without no rules. And I say like that's wrong, because everything has its own rule, and Darija does have its own grammar, with its own fiction structure and everything. You're not talking randomly, but they are talking and not aware of that. They are talking in a certain way with a certain rules. So yeah, it's like it's amazing that some people, like all of people in Morocco, speak a certain language. They are not even aware it's a language, and it's hard sometimes to come like to make some people understand that. And okay, I have a alphabets flashcard from Alif to Ya. Is it written the same as in modern standard Arabic? Okay, so yeah, I don't know like which flashcard you have, but mostly if since you said Alif and Ya, so it's mean like, yeah, is it the same from standard Arabic? You know, we're talking about Arabic scripts, right? So I think yes, but actually, if you're going to learn the Arabic script, make sure to understand that each letter is written differently from the in the beginning. If it's in the middle of the word, it's you know, it's like we're writing differently. If in the end, it's like we're writing differently. So it's like you're going to learn for each alphabet like a three ways. So I don't have my board over here to show you. Well, okay, for example, if I'm going to write the B sound, which is like called B, but it's like B. So if it's in the beginning, it's going to write in a certain way. If it's in the middle, it's going to write in a certain way. If it's in the end, it's going to be written in a different way. For example, this is Bab. So this is in the beginning, so it's going to start like this, and it's going to stay to connect with something over here. So it's in starting from beginning. And by the way, for like for Arabic, we're starting from right to left, from right to left, not the opposite. It's the opposite in English. So you're writing from left to right, we're writing from right to left. So in the middle is going to change. It's still ba, but it's like written in a different way. Over here is in the end. In the end is like it's separated. If something connect to it, is going to be connected. And also, like most of Arabic words are connected, not like in English. You can like write like letters without connect them. For Arabic, it should be connected, except in a certain alphabet that they are isolated letters and they don't like to be connected to anything. Yeah. So how you going to remember is make it fun. For example, here this is sound B. How are you going to remember? Remember, for example, this is sound like a boat that we like draw when we are kids, and there is a dot below it. So that's dot below. Remember, is like below. It means B. It starts with B, which means this is the letter B. So yeah, it's like make it fun, and you would like remember. Make it like a personal. So for me, this is how we would do it. For example, so there is a letter and below it a dot. So I'm going to remember below it. So it's starting with B, so it's a B sound, right? Yeah, just like apply with it this way. And yeah, it's like it doesn't take long to learn alphabets, like how to write in Arabic scripts. It's like it's easy actually. Just like if you, I think it's like easier than the Chinese like writing or something like that. Yeah, it's just like, hold on. Can you read English in cursive? What do you mean by cursive? Like connected connected like ones. Not all the no no. It's not like all like each word is connected to the other. Like whose sentence is connected like at once. I don't understand the question. Yeah, of course I can like read it like like with the word is like joined. Yeah, of course I do. Because we learn different things back in school. Yes. Yeah, yeah, I do can. Yes, of course. I actually if you ever like saw you go with, if you ever met and you saw like my handwriting, I actually write in a cursive way. I don't I write like in a connected way. Yeah, I understand, but continuous practice. Of course, continuous practice is everything. So if you're going to practice continuously, like don't like it. For example, if you're going to learn, like if you're going to study one day and studying the whole day, like studying like really hard, and then you're going to put that down and go for a week without like revising or a month or two, and then you're going to come back. Of course, you're going to remember after a few minutes, but it's going you're not going to learn that fast. So when you learn, for example, at least like a little time every day, this is how you're going to learn faster and without getting tired. Okay, let me see. Yes. What if you don't have a person to talk with who is a native language? Okay, if you can't, if for like a Darija teacher, and you don't have someone to practice with, like with you, right? You can like either like keep watching Moroccan movies and practice and imitate. You can listen to songs and memorize the song and sorry, the screen. Yes, you can like listen to songs and try to memorize them and speak them so that it helps you with the speed. Yes, you can do different things if you can't like connect to any native Darija speaker. If you don't. Yes, it's like yeah, there is always like a substitute, like for everyone. For example, you do have beside like the lives that I have now, like I do live in the morning and at night. And I do have like some videos where I keep repeating sentences. And for example, in the morning, what we do in the morning, what we do in the afternoon, what do we do in the night. Make sure to watch these videos. And when I give a sentence, like I give like a color code, so you're going to understand the meaning. I say the sentence more than I say it like once, twice, three times. A lot of times I say so this. If you're going to practice with me, if you're going to repeat and record yourself, as I said, and listen if it went well, so you're going to learn. Even because even if it's like not someone like next to you, is it's still like it's not, because when you're talking to someone next to you, like you are connected, or like you talk like to him and he's like talking back. But if you're going to do that, it's still going to be almost the same. um, yes. So there is like a Moroccan channel, is the channel that we have on TV. It's called Dozem. You're going to find everything different, like either everything in Darija, and might be some Arabic words, some French words, sorry, songs. I did like made a whole live on talking about singers in Morocco and actress and actors in the like that. They are well spoken, because some actors did like to talk in a very how I say it, not modern way to say that. Yeah, so I'm not going to give the name of them, but I did give the names of the good ones, that they are well spoken, they are educated. When you listen to them, if you're going to imitate their way of talking, it's like very polite, it's very nice, and yeah. So one of the singers that I like, and his songs doesn't have any swear words, is Doozy. And someone who is like very popular and have like amazing songs, but he have like a very bad reputation. But we don't really care about reputation since the songs are okay. Is Sad المجرد. Let me think. For like shows, there is like a Rashid show, and also like he speak in a good way. Okay, what else I can give? For movies, I give a lot of movies, and I'm trying to remember now. So we have this Borto Bor Al Al and we have العقبة ليك. This is movies. العقبة ليك. What else we do have? عقبة ليك. This is the old one, but it's like fun. It's not old one, but the acting is like they act like they are in another like way. So it's like really good, like just to listen to more Darija. Kid Sakunsa. Sakunsa. There are too many actually. uh, Romano Ubartal. Yes. Yeah. Kasam Tamania, like class 8. So yeah, these are like good. If you just start with this, and you're going to find like in the YouTube recommendation like others, so you would find it easy. So yeah, actually, this is like if you're going to do that, like a little bit from everything, it's going to be like really nice. You can like listen to music, watch shows, and any show, any Darija show. You're going to watch movies. You're going to hear a lot of Darija. You're going to, for example, watch my lives on the nights. I think for people in the state, it's like afternoon. It's like probably it's going to be like what time? It's going to be like 4 5 p.m. I think US time. For England, it's the same. For India, it's going to be pretty late. I think this is the countries that I know. So, uh, why you find it difficult to read? Because of the numbers that are included in the words? Yeah, it's like 4 p.m. right? Because I do like 9 p.m. my time, so it's like I think in the state it's mostly like 4 p.m. right? Indonesia is 5. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. This is something like so I'm going to keep on mind. Like right now is like 3 p.m. Wow. That's great. It's like really fascinating for me when I actually do that, and I love it. Like that's indifferent. You know that you are over here. You having your morning tea. You're doing something in the morning. Meanwhile, in other countries, they are already having nighttime or they are already in the afternoon, and we are living like in same time, if you mean like in the same earth, but everyone having a certain time doing a certain thing. I mean, imagine if I ever like have a twin, what she's doing now, which country is she? Yeah, kinda if I have a big imagination. Let me see. Oh yeah, England is same. Yeah, I knew that in England is same because like the Adhan like an hour in Morocco that is going to stay always there except in Ramadan. So yeah, we do have same time. Yes, Azal Qatar is 11:14. Okay, so Qatar is like 2 hour ahead. That's great. Okay, who is with us from another country beside Indonesia, England, Qatar, States, United States? So yeah, please feel free to ask me anything. We do have still like 15 minutes to left. Becky and Ryan. Hello, Becky and Ryan. As first time I saw you, you still live in the state, or you are already in Morocco right now? Are you planning to stay in Morocco? Planning like to work and stay here? A lot of people actually like in the normal days when before like quarantine, I knew like a lot of people that who decided they are going to live in Morocco like all the time. They go travel to the states, just like to see their family and they get back like. And it's amazing like how many people I met that they are from United States or from England and they decided to stay here and for different reasons because we are not like very stressed, like not everyone like running fast for work, so it's like we take everything easy and slow. And yeah, also like it's like good weather, good people, good food, a lot of things to decide why you should stay in Morocco. Oh, you're already in Rabat. That's great. Yeah, a lot of people actually decide to stay in Rabat because it's like actually the best city. Everyone is like doing their thing, and it's not like a loud city. It's like we are one on one here around the world trip, so we'll probably move on when the border open. Let's really like it here. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, one day I'm going to do that. Probably not 1 year, but probably I would do try to travel more. But it's great. It's bad that is like when you came here to become like quarantine and borders like just closed and everything. But it's like I did heard that the Casablanca airport, they are like getting ready to open, but they did not give any specific time that it's going to be that certain time when they will open. So but I do hope that they will open just because I know that a lot of people are stuck here and a lot of Moroccan people that they are outside of Morocco and they want to come back, and it's been like signed almost like 3 months now, and yeah, it's like too much for them. I feel like really sorry for them. And I know like some people that they were like from another country and they just came like to visit for a certain time, just like a little bit. But yeah, it's like they got stuck here, but actually they liked it. I heard Europe is opening, but not to the States. Yeah, actually, I think they're going to be open, but they're going to stay careful because I think no one's going to want like new cases. It will come in and it's going to start all over. So it's like really hard. Like even like we do want like certain things, but it's still like we have to think about what's going to happen. For example, I do imagine if uh, the border going to. Shit. أنا هبدلها مشاهد. So yeah, if they going to open and people will come like from all over the world, if there is just like one case, it's going to start all over again, and people do will get sick, and we will like be back to stick at home. And yeah, and economic thing, like in Morocco, is like really not the best. No, I mean, is it when it comes like to people who stopped working. I'm late to the party today, so actually okay, I'm late to the party today, so sorry if this is something you already answered. But how to say please speak more slowly English? Yes, that's okay. You would see, so please is like affect. So for us, please, we would say it in the beginning, only in the end. That's okay. Affect. And wacha. So for us, there is something, Vicky and Ryan. I don't know which one of you is watching or both of you. So we have like everything is gender specific. So if you are talking to a guy, you have to say hadar or like just a one word. But if you are talking to a girl, in verb you have to add I in the end. So I'm going to put slash and I'm going to add I just so you know. And شوية. So this is how it's going to be. عافاك واخا تهدر بشوية. If you are talking to a man, if you are talking to a woman, you have to say عافاك واخا تهدري بشوية. واخا تهدري بشوية. Okay, I'm going to repeat it. So number 3 is going to have sound of ع. Why we using numbers? Because these sounds you don't have it as an English speaker or French speaker. So what we do, because we're writing in Latin like a script lately, we put in numbers. For example, number 3 is the a sound. A. So afak, afak, afak. So afak, and then you say wacha, wacha. Again, kh just have the kh sound. Some people you would find them writing number 5, and that's mean kh sound. I think Spanish speakers, they would already be familiar with sound because they have it, or Russian people. So wacha تهدر بشوية. If it's girl, you would say تهدري بشوية. Okay. So I'm going to repeat this one more time. عافاك واخا تهدر بشوية. عافاك واخا تهدر بشوية. Or عافاك واخا تهدري بشوية if you are talking to a female. Okay, so Azal, mom in Casablanca and Agadir, the same language they use. It's like Darija, Berber. And what is the most thank you. You're very welcome, Vicky and Ryan. So you're talking about different dialects in Morocco, right? Yeah, so people in the north of Morocco, they don't speak as the people in the south. They don't speak as the people in the middle. We do understand all of them. It's just a matter of accent, and it's like Tamazight or Berber is not the same as in Darija. So we are Arab, varieties of Arab, and Tamazight and Berber is written and spoken in a different way. I don't speak Tamazight or Berber because I'm not Berber person. I'm Arab, and but mostly like because probably like a lot of people speak just like Arabic. So Berber people, like people from Tamazight, are the one who learn Arabic to speak with us. So, but actually, they got so mad in a point of time because the origin of Moroccan are Berber. Berber are where they were like the first people over here in Morocco. So Arabs came actually from either like Saudi Arabia, from from other Arab countries, and they settled like in Morocco, and they become like a lot of them more than Berber, and then like they start like official language is Arabic, and it start to change. It start like to get like so this is like how Darija actually is like it's become a Darija. So it's like the Arab people start to get like some words from Tamazight because they don't understand each other. So Darija they start Arabic, this Arab people they start like getting words from Tamazight and Berber. And then Spain, I came to Morocco, and they caught some words from Spanish, and they caught like later like some words from French, and and people like start to have like a mix of languages, and then Arabic is like changed completely to a variety of like a Darija that has different words, different rules, and yeah, this is how what happened from history to now. And I'm just like trying to say it like in a very short way, but it's like more than that. So what happened later, I don't know which year, but it's not like too many years. Berber people, they got so mad. Why? Because in it's like Arabic is the official language, but pure Moroccan people are Berbers. They said like, why not put in Tamazight or Berber or whatever you're going to call it as an official language as well. So they put Arabic and Tamazight. So what starts happening is people in beginner schools, when they start school, they start to learn Tamazight as well. But I wasn't from them. Like I was already in university then when that role it came. So yeah, so if you're going to learn, depending on where you're going to live, but Arabic is a must. Darija is a must because we like talk with it in every place in Morocco. But if you are like, for example, you going to marry like a Moroccan man who's from Berber, so even though he's going to speak Darija and his friends and everyone is going to speak Darija, but maybe you would find his mother or his father, they don't know Darija and you know only Tamazight. You know, the old people did not learn new things. They learn when they go to a place where it's like more Darija. Can you do listen about basic emotion like happy, sad? Yes, actually, I did like made a video on adjectives, and I started with personality adjective, and I'm going to do the other like happy and sad. Even though I put adjectives somehow in all my old videos, but actually it had like no pictures, and I don't like making content without pictures, without colors. So I just put it for people who want like to write everything down, and I'm going to do like content, other content with more pictures, so that is going to be like easy to understand, and with more colorful, so that is not going to be boring. So yeah, I just need to record the video, and I'm going to put it on YouTube probably today or tomorrow. Yes, that's actually, yeah, actually I'm going to do that because already I did because because I keep like repeating sentences and explaining. um Sorry, yeah, give me a minute please, like I'm trying to fix something. Yeah, I totally agree, yeah. uh now with Yeah, I agree with you, Alex. Emotional illiteracy will be like really interesting. Joanna, okay, I started watching all videos. You can. You're very welcome, Joanna. But as I said, like I'm making more content whenever I have time because I do offer like a one-on-one online lessons. So I do like a live video in the morning and at night, and I have just the middle of the day in between. So I teach in a certain hours, and then time for eating and stuff. And then whenever like I have a period of time, I try to make a video. And yeah, after that I do like, because I want to go for masters, so I do a prepare. So I'm trying, this is why I said like in the weekend I was like trying to balance my time. I was like trying to organize my time, because if I reorganize it, then I can do more. That's okay, Joanna. So I do want it like to share it on the groups and things, but I can't deal with criticism. It's not like I'm not confident or shy or anything, or I do care about like criticism. It's just about like I don't know where to put my content, where to share it. So what I do is just like I post it on YouTube, and whenever someone like, if they search on Google, they would like on YouTube, they would find it. That's okay, Joanna. You're going to learn, inshallah. Yeah, we do. By the way, I we do created like a free. We have a free YouTube, free sorry, for Facebook group, and also free WhatsApp group. You can join the free WhatsApp group. Is just like send me your numbers through my Gmail, and I'm going to add you to the chat. So what they do is like students like who learn Darija, they help each other, and whenever I'm like free or I have like a time, I like go to through the chat and I answer, and I correct the mistakes, I record whenever I can. So yeah, if you want to have like more practice during the day when I'm not there, you can like join the group. And also for people who want to learn like a real lessons, I'm going to create a paid like WhatsApp group. Is not going to be much, it's going to be monthly, so depending on how many people, it's going to get cheaper and cheaper, and it's already cheap. So yeah, but it's going to start either like next week or in the beginning of July. So that is going to be in the beginning of each month. And yeah, it's going to be three times, it's like three times a week. It's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in a certain time, and the videos and audio books and everything is going to stay there. Also, I'm going to keep like uploading like free contents, as you can see. And for people who are interested on like private one-on-one online lesson, you can contact me through my Gmail, and we can do that. So yeah, we have like variety of like of things. You can go for free and just like watch YouTube. If you are like in a hurry or want to learn like more and not like to take you forever, you can go for private lessons. For people who want like still be on the group and just like watch videos or like having audiobooks and all of that, you can like sign up for my WhatsApp paid group. Yes, Joanna, yes. There are like too many of them, and it's still too much to come, inshallah. And everything is going to be like a surprising new news. And I have a lot of projects that I'm working on at the same time that uh, probably by next month is going to be something new, and by August there is something new. So there are too many different ways of learning is still to come. So yeah, please, if you have any questions, please let me know, because already past like it's already like 1 hour, and yeah, it's like 9:30, like 32 a.m. So yeah, I'm just going to have my breakfast and get with my day, like doing like the normal things, teaching and stuff. But what I want you to keep on mind is Darija is just like any other language. It's like easy, but also there is some part of it that is hard, just like any other language. If you ever like learn the language, it's become easy in a certain place, and a certain place there is a complication. But when you learn it, you say like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how I was thinking back then, why I found it hard, because it's not, it's just like when you are to a new, like when you start learning a new language, it's you try to compare, and sometimes there is some things that are not comparable, just because it's like another language. For example, in English you have to have pronouns, so you have to say I still have a lot of your videos, you have to say I just, you have to say I have, I am late, I am this. For us in Darija, we don't have to say I, don't have to say you. I'm going to go straight with the sentence. I don't have to say I am drinking tea. or I drank tea, or I drink coffee. I just can say drink coffee. For us, like in Delhi, it makes sense, and it will be like strange if I'm going to use I do something. So there is like some little things that for you is it's weird. For us it's like normal, but when you learn the language and you say, okay, so that language you don't really have to use this. And yeah, and you'd find a lot of words actually in Darija that it can be having like four consonants or five consonants with no vowel at all, and you'll be like, how I'm going to pronounce this? But actually you can. It's just like a matter of knowing how to. And this is when like actually teachers are like helping, because yeah, hello, I try not to lose my passion for learning Darija. My boyfriend broke up with me. He was the only person I know who speak Darija. Yes, actually this is like a lot of people like fall into when they start like learning a language for someone they love, and it's amazing actually. I would do that. Like yeah, I actually like I'm more motivated when I'm in love with someone, and is if he's not from like another culture, another language, I would like search everything. I would learn the language, I would look for the culture, what's different. I would try to understand him from his culture, and then say like, okay, this is my culture, but doesn't have to be his culture. Maybe this is my way of thinking, but maybe his way of thinking is different. And this is like a lot of people like fall into, and it causes breakups when they like are in relationship with Moroccan men. And it's not the same as European men, it's not the same as American men, it's not the same mindsets. We did not grow up the same. We are same human, but we didn't grow up the same. So and I talked about this in my last two lives. I talked like in the life that's like written on the title, like breakups with Moroccans and relationship with Moroccans. And if you watch both of them, you're going to understand, and probably you're going to find something that you were confused about, and it would make sense. But how to keep like passion, even like if you broke up with your boyfriend, or he broke up with you, like same, is when you learn a language, you are learning more than a language. You are learning a culture. You are learning about a country. And actually, I was just not because just I'm living in Morocco, but it's an amazing country. You can someday, maybe someday, you would decide, okay, I'm going to move to that country and I'm going to work there and live there. And people are very nice. And who knows, maybe you're going to get back with the same guy or with another guy, because Moroccan men are amazing. They are like very manly and very gentlemen. So yeah. Here we come. Yes, it's like actually the only bad thing when it comes to learning Darija is like there is not much content in YouTube, and I know there is a lot of different other like YouTubers that's they teach Darija, but actually they don't teach their okay. It's not like they don't teach the real one, but they don't teach you how. They give you, okay, this sentence, this is how it's written, this sentence how is done. And just I don't know, it's because they don't know the rules of Darija, or just because they find this easy. For me, I do this like morning tea talk is about like the culture, because I know it's like very important. It's about Morocco economy, is about the people, because language and the culture and religion is are in like interrelated. They are like very important. So if you're going to understand some things in language, you would understand how it's talking to you. For example, as I said, we don't use the I and you and he, so we go direct with the verb, and we don't have would, and we don't have could, and we don't have that polite way when you say like, would you give me this, would you pass me that. I'm going to skip would and you, and I'm going to give me this. So if you don't know the language and you don't know that, you would think that he is being mean and is like ordering you to give him something. But actually it's just like, for us it's like very normal. This is how we talk. We say like, "Atini, give me." So when that person is going to talk in English, sometimes I forget to use pronouns in English because we don't have them. And I would say like, listen, listen. And instead of saying, would you listen to me? I would like say, listen to me, and it's going to sound like I'm ordering you, telling you that, or I'm angry or something. But it's just the way of talking, especially because Moroccans speak loud. So this is what happened in relationship actually. So for people who try to understand, and then it's like they wait for a little bit, they understand that later. And for people who like don't know, and they say, oh my god, he's so rude or she's so rude, and she's like trying to tell me what to do and all of that. So is actually like the language like really make when you learn it in a different way and not like just the rules and everything, and understanding that, then it like makes so much sense. And also like when if you are like in a relationship with someone and already met him in Morocco and you are out, we are not allowed to show affection, we are not allowed like to kiss in public. And I'm not talking about like it's on the cheek or like holding hand, that might be okay, but not like too much affection. So when you are in like private, it's he's going to be amazing with you and all of that, but when you are out, he's going to keep a little distance, not be too close, you know. And for you would say like think that he is hiding you, or he does have like a girlfriend or something that doesn't want you uh, when you are in public to like to be seen together. But actually it's not allowed. It's not like that, it's not allowed, you can do that, but it's like something we do out of respect for old people, because old people, for them, that's not good, that's not okay. If someone who's like doesn't care, he doesn't care. But for us, some people, they do like, yes, relationship ethic is like really matter. Inshallah, Joanna, I am very positive. People do understand, even though they don't say like I'm hurt, I'm that, and this. But yeah, the you can talk to him, and you don't know how things are going to be. Okay, what makes it the easiest way is that other Arabic words have vowels, and Darija have few vowels. And Darija has more influence from French, Berber, and Spanish, and others don't. And so that's what's different. It's like the differences that I can give you for now. As it, you give like very long good sentences. Um, yeah, you can speak a lot of languages, but you can't speak what you feel. Yes, تقدر is you can. So as you notice, I didn't put the pronoun you because we don't need this. I just like go straight for the verb. تقدر تهدر. بزاف is a lot. لغات is languages. ولكن is but. ما تقدرش تهدر على باش كتحس. That's a good word. That's a good sentence actually. Yeah. So تقدر تهدر بزاف اللغات، ولكن ما تقدرش تهدر على باش كتحس. So تقدر is you can. تهدر. So if you notice, this is like a little bit close, but the number 9 is the q sound. It's like really comes from the true, and Arabic. Another thing, Arabs use a lot of sounds that came from the true, which is sometimes hard a lot about like English speakers, because you don't have true sounds. And تهدر بزاف talk a lot. لغات is languages. ولكن is but. ما تقدرش you can't. تهدر talk على on على باش كتحس, on what you feel كتحس. Yes, it's a good sentence. That's why I said like Azil give like really good sentences. Yeah, sometimes like really hard to talk about how you feel or what you feel. I don't know how to say that correctly, but yeah, you can speak languages, and sometimes when you try to like just like say how you feel about certain person or how you really feel. It's like you, or like the words like go away. You don't know how to put it onto words. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to leave my Gmail over here, so that if you wanted to join the free WhatsApp group to practice with the other students. Okay, so it's Katie, Roses, Darija. Yeah, you can ask me anything. If whenever I see it, I'm going to answer. You can yes, you can join the group if you wanted to. Just like send me your number then. And if you have any question about the private lessons or the future like WhatsApp lessons, let me know, and I'm going to give you the information that is needed. And yeah, if you have any last question, please let me know. Of course, I'm going to be live tonight, inshallah. So on Friday, because I'm doing the lives from Monday to Friday. So on Friday we talked about we were supposed to talk about fruits and vegetables, and we started with vegetables, but we did not finish them. So tonight we're going to talk about vegetables, and tomorrow, inshallah, night we're going to talk about the routine that we do like in the morning and how to talk about this. Even though we did it before, but actually like a lot of people want it, and to have like a kind of conversation on it. So yes, I think, let me see. على واجب Alex. You're very welcome. So yeah, there are some students are not with us today. They fall asleep and they don't wake up early. I don't like as long as I don't struggle with waking up early. It's like I can, if I have something to do, I would wake up, but I don't prefer to. I am night owl, but I'm changing that. Does any one of you wear like a nice owl and somehow by a miracle they become a bird, like an early bird? I did actually wake up early today. I woke up at 6:30. I wanted to wake up at 6, but I was like, I'm going to do it gradually. So yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for being here, and شكرا بزاف. ونشوفكم في الليل إن شاء الله. See you tonight. تهلاو في ريوسكم. Take care. I'm saying every sentence in Darija and English so that you can like get used to it. So نشوفكم في الليل. تهلاو في ريوسكم. And السلام عليكم. Bye bye. Alex, yeah, I was like surprised that you woke up at third. You said 3:30, right? Yes. Yeah, we're going to be a friends who waking up early. I'm going to try my best. You will come Becky and Ryan. So yeah, for people who want to take sentences, so yeah, I did explain what the morning tea is about, but also it's can be about language. So whenever you have like sentences, we can talk about them in the morning. It's like very chill, and you learn language in a and about culture in a very relaxed way, with tea, of course, or coffee. I'm a drink person, like to drink. Okay, Assalamu alaikum, وتهلاو في ريوسكم. Bye bye.